It's good to be back at the desk again after a very serious infection, bacterial infection in the body. But I thank you for your prayers. As an uninsured person, it took a lot to get there. Almost 6 hours in the ER at NCH, waiting to get submitted, only to be told I was the sickest person in the ER that night. You know, it brings me back to the story of Lazarus that we hear this week, the rich man and Lazarus. What do we do with that story of to our nation and also to ourselves? What do we have to say today? When St. John Paul II visited the United States, and he had this story that he had to explain at the Mass in Yankee Stadium in New York, he said the following, and I quote, "We cannot stand idly by, enjoying our own riches and freedom, if in any place the Lazarus of the 20th century stands at our door. Riches and freedom create a special obligation. In the name of solidarity that binds us together in a common humanity, I proclaim the dignity of every human person. The rich man and Lazarus are both human beings, both of them equally created in the image of God, both of them equally redeemed by Christ at a great price, the price of the precious blood of Christ. The poor of the United States and of the world are your brothers and sisters in Christ. You must never, ever be content to leave them just the crumbs of the feast. You must take off your substance and not just of your abundance, Pope John Paul says. In order to help them, you must treat them like guests at your table." End of quote from Pope John Paul II in Yankee Stadium in New York. I think it's very important for us to look at our priorities in life. When we look at like the Medicare system that I want to use the word victim, but it doesn't really apply here. But just to get back on target with the Medicare plan, it is very important that our system, treat each person as Christ would have treated them. In the image and likeness of Christ, we have been created, as Lazarus was and as the rich man was. If not, you look at Francis Bacon, when he is the great 16th century British statesman, said, "It is not what we eat, but what we digest that makes us strong. It is not what we gain, but what we save that makes us rich. It is not what we read, but what we remember that makes us learn. It is not what we preach, but what we practice that makes us Christians." So this week we are challenged to look within ourselves and see where the good Lord is asking us to give of ourselves and to see the image and likeness of Christ in the people that we reach out to. Someone reached out to me with cranberry tea, for example. Very simple, but it's good for infection. And so with the tea and with the local honey, hopefully every little thing works. As long as we reach out, as that person did to me, to make the health happen within my body. And I thank all those who gave cards, each and every one of you who sent cards of healing to me. I remembered you in the private mass on that day that I received the card. So may God bless you in reaching out. For things this week, it's the 26th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Tuesday, the bereavement group will be meeting at 4:30 in the Ministry Center, first floor, conference room. And this is open to anyone who is grieving over a lost one and is in need of some comfort. And this is a great opportunity for you to sit with others and allow that healing to take place. Talking about bereavement, Friday, 10 a.m., the funeral for Bob Spalsino, the husband of Nancy, here at the office. People have been asking about the timing. So it's Friday, 10 a.m., the funeral mass will take place. Next Saturday, October 1st, in honor of St. Francis of Assisi, we will be having our usual annual blessing of the pets. We will meet at 10 a.m. over in the Spirit Center, and we look forward to this every year. We never know what animals will be showing up. Everything from baby chicks to horses and many types in between. So please join us with our furry, feathery, slittery pets and receive that blessing. Our parish, along with many of the dioceses, will be participating in a diocesan event. Bishop Duane has asked parishes who can to hold a one-day, 24-hour adoration during the week of October the 1st. St. Peter's will have 24 hours of adoration beginning with Tuesday, October 4th, with the Haitian Mass. And this will go through the night. We will have English Mass at 8 a.m. In honor of Our Lady of the Rosary. And we'll continue the adoration to Wednesday with the Spanish Mass at 6:30 p.m. There will be a rosary each hour according to each group. We would love for you to come and pray with us for at least 1 hour. A sign-up sheet will be available in the narthex after the Masses this weekend and next week. Also, you can see Hector, a staff member here, to sign up for an hour, your group or family. The RCIA, now known as the OCIS, an Order of Christian Initiation of Adults. The registration has begun for the formal classes for adults who are seeking to fully enter the Catholic faith. Catholics missing one or two of the sacraments of initiation, baptism, Eucharist, confession, confirmation, please feel free to contact Hector here at the office for more information and to sign up. St. Peter's will be hosting a ministry fair the weekend of October 15th and 16th, following each Mass. We are calling on all ministry leaders and members of the various ministries within our parish to participate. Please contact the parish office. Let us know how your ministry will be participating. The ministry fair is an opportunity to see all the ministries that St. Peter's has to offer and see where you could use your gifts to volunteer here at the parish and make a difference. Our youth group meets every Sunday at 6 p.m. in the evening. over at the Spirit Center. Middle and high school aged students are welcome. Please reach out to our youth coordinator, Veronica, if you have any questions. Plans are underway to host a trunk or treat for Halloween this year. More information will be in the Sunday Bulletin website as you can reach out and get the added information there, so it'll be available. Catholic Charities will once again be having their Undy Sunday campaign for 2022. Collection containers will be available at the church exits on the weekends of October 22 and 23rd, as well as October 29th and 30th. Detailed information on how to donate to this yearly cause can be found in the Sunday Bulletin. Undy Sunday means that we don't have used undies. These are for unused new ones that our poor parishioners can make available for their usage. Catholic Charities Food Pantry is open for families in need of various needs on Tuesdays, Thursdays from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the Judy Sullivan Center here on Tamiami Trail East, across from the Collier County Government Center. So if you know of somebody in need of food, or families that are in desperate need, as given our situation here in our country at this time, please reach out to them, bring them to the pantry so that they can receive food from our Catholic Charities. Also, looking at the mental issue, we see it all the time on our local TV. We at Catholic Charities in our parish continue to offer free mental health counseling for both adults and youth. If you're struggling with anxiety, or if you see that you or others are showing changed behavior, feeling depressed, or if you just know someone who is showing these symptoms, please contact Catholic Charities and reach out. There is free help. So the parish office will be closed next Friday, September 30th, so that our clergy and staff members can attend the funeral mass of Bob Spalsino, husband of our parish secretary, Nancy. The funeral mass will be at 10 a.m. and memorial donations be made in Bob's name to St. Peter's Parish. So things are still going on, and we are quite active here at the parish. Those of you who are coming from the north, south, east, or west, please, if you're part of the parish, be active members of the parish. Look at your gifts, especially during the ministry fair. Look at your gifts and how you can be an active member of our parish. God bless you, and thank you again for keeping me on this side of the living. God bless you, and take care.